Bros here, bring you another Football Manager 2016 video. It's time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and I join you guys again with Palmeiras, and we'll see what's been going on since I last saw you. So we currently sit 6th in the table. It was quite surprising. The club's losing a lot of money. It's very concerning. It's very, very concerning. But the point is, we're doing well. We are doing well. As you see, Flamengo have gone to the top of the table. They've played 32 games, though, 62 points. Vitória on 59. We're 3 points off the Copa Libertadores qualification, but we're only on 49 points. So, with 6 games left to play, we have a 10-point gap. I don't think we're going to make it. I'm sorry, but I don't. But we have turned things around, which is good to see. So, what's been happening since I last saw you? The last time I saw you was the 4-0 loss to Bahia, where we just got smashed. And then I played the 4-2-3-1 again, and we lost 3-2. Then I played it again, and we lost 1-0. And I thought, well, I'm going to change the tactic. You know, so I experimented a little bit. I played the second game against Internacional with a 4-2... I think it was a 4-2-3-1. And then, you know, I got the win. So I played... we did do well. And then... we played against Santos, and we beat them 3-0, and I was like, well, this tactic seems to be working. And then we played against Corinthians, who just smashed us. We had a man sent off after 33 minutes. It didn't help our cause. We then lost 2-1 to Fluminense. Very disappointing, but that's what happens. And then we went on a run, which is good to see. We have been on a bit of a run. We drew 2-2 with Portuguesa. We won 1-0 against Ceará. We then drew 1-1 with Internacional in the Brazilian Cup. We did get knocked out, but we still picked up a draw. We then beat São Caetano 3-1. We beat Ponte Preta 3-1. And we beat Goiás 2-0. Now, our game today is against Vitória, who sit in third. So I don't expect to get anything from the game. But what can I say? So transfer history-wise, we have brought in Fernando, which is incredible, for 89k. 89k for Fernando. I'll tell you what, he scored in his first game. He's probably not going to be a star player, but he does a job, and that's the main thing. We also brought in Mateus for 275k. This guy's 19 years old, but if you look at him, he's already 3.5 star current ability. He's practically Neto, but V2. It's Neto V2. A very good player. He's going to develop into an incredible player, so I'm very happy with that. And then Nicolas Belordo, we got on loan from River Plate. Well, we needed depth. With the new tactic, I needed some depth, so I decided I'd bring this guy in just for the rest of the season. You know, he could help with the defensive midfield role. On the outs, Vinicius, the only player to leave for 40k. You know, we weren't using him, so I just decided to get rid of him. Now, competition-wise, we're out of the Brazilian Cup. We're out of the Sao Paulo State Championship. Forget that. Brazilian First Division, obviously, we're seeing 6 on 49 points. We're not doing too bad, and the tactic is this, a 4-2-3-1. We play the 2 defensive midfielders, and it's working quite well. Now, Adriano is suspended for this game, so he won't be playing. We will put in Belordo into his spot now. I haven't processed today, so we're going to process today, and we're just going to see what's been happening. So, we've done quite well. We are currently in a bit of a rebuild, so I might have to offload some of the key players next season, which is unfortunate, but the way things are going, I can't really afford to let the club go bankrupt. Because if we go bankrupt, then I'm going to get sacked. Because administration, point deductions, and things like that. So if we have to sell players, that's what we have to do. And on the wage budget, one of our players is 30-something years old. I can't remember who he is. Forget this for a minute. One of our players is, what, 34, I think he is. We'll check the squad here. Where is he? I'll tell you who he is. Leo Baptista has decided he's going to retire at the end of the season. This guy is on £33,000 a week and he doesn't play. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Why would you have him on £33,000 a week if he's not going to play? So, he's out at the end of the season. As I said, we're going to rebuild. Maybe look to bring in some youngsters. If we can bring in some youngsters, bleed the youth into the team, but be on a cheaper wage, you know, we could get some decent players for the future. Now, this is one guy, Eduardo, youngster, you know, I'll just use his existing contract. You just go down here, just existing. We'll give him a full-time contract, and we'll just give him hot prospect. We'll give him 2 years, whatever. He'll then negotiate, and I'll tell you what, you want £35, I don't care, and take off your wage rise, and you've got no. I said take that off, and don't be greedy, mate. You're only young. There you go. So that's sorted. That is done. Now, Victoria. This is where we need to focus because Victoria are a decent side. I'll tell you that now. They currently sit in third, which is crazy. We need to beat them. We do need to beat them. It would help us get into the race for the Copa Libertadores spots, but I don't think we're going to do it. You know, I think we've left it too late. We currently sit in seventh, 49 points. If we beat Victoria, it's going to be huge. If we don't, then we're in a bit of trouble. So this is how we're going to line up. Pingo has been starting in goal as of late. You know, he's the backup goalkeeper. He is 22 years old, but the point is, 2-star compared to Rodolfo's 3.5. Rodolfo is a far better keeper, but Pingo's been playing quite well. So I've decided that we'll give him another run. Roberto Reyes starts on the right, a very good player, Uruguayan. Ronaldo, the central defender for today, he's not too bad. We have Andre Romalo, can play the defensive mid, can play the centre back. Either way, he's good in both. We have Lucas Taylor on the left hand side. He's not too bad either. 19 years old. He's a youth prospect. He could become very, very good. Lucas Silva plays the half-back role. A bit more defensive, but it seems to be working. We also have Nicholas Belordo playing the anchor man today. He doesn't like it. He prefers the defensive midfielder. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you a chance in the defensive midfielder. Don't get yourself sent off today. Gino Anton plays the attacking right midfielder. Very good player. 23 years old. He reckons he wants to move. I don't want him to, but he probably will. Neto as well. This guy, if the club's going broke, I could sell him and make a lot of money. I don't want to, but that might have to be one of the possibilities. We have Ivan, 21 years old. Not too bad, you know. He's on loan from Vasco da Gama. Maybe if we can sign him on a deal, we won't have a problem. And Dow leads the line. He's played 55 games this season already. That's bloody ridiculous, man. 55 games, 32 goals for a 25-year-old. You got likes of Gino Anton, who started 61 games. So Adriano's banned, of course. I'll put him in the 12th sub. I don't want him there, so we will fill that spot with it doesn't matter, Fernando. Get on, Fernando. He's bagged a goal since he's come to us, which is great to see. I do love Fernando. I love a bit of Fernando. But as you see, the teams here play very central, or they play very defensive. Well, you know, they still score goals, but it's weird. I've had the league table up just to give me a bit of confidence. I'll get rid of that for today. Just give me confidence to see if we can actually make that Copa Libertadores spot. Because, you know, after we took over, I think we dropped quite a bit, which was a bit of a problem. I can't remember if we joined after week 18. Might have been week 20. Might have been week 20 when we joined and things weren't looking good. I think we started about 11th, 12th place. And now we're looking good, you know. Top 6, well, we're 7th at the moment, but we're in and around the top 6, which is good to see. Obviously, top 3 is more important in Brazil, but it's a start. It is a start, and that's what we need. Here's Anton on this right-hand side. What's he going to do? He plays into Neto. Neto to Ivan. Ivan shoots. It's top right corner. There you go, Ivan. 3rd goal of the season after 6 minutes. Incredible start against Vitória. A very good start now. Hopefully we can keep it up. Oh, by the way, Pohang sacked their manager. Pohang sacked their manager for a poor league position. I think they're currently in 4th. They sacked their manager, so that is crazy. But here's Ivan on the ball. Great shot. Oh, fantastic placement there from Ivan. Needs to keep it up now. But we're doing well. And that's the main thing. We are doing well. We need to keep it up, though. If we don't keep it up, then that's when the problems start to happen. But it's a good start, nonetheless. Let's see if we can keep it up. As you can see, this tactic, it's just a standard flexible. You know, if I'll show the instructions here, very simple. Shoot on sight, hit early crosses, use tighter marking. That's about it. That is about it. And play wider, too. We like to play wider. Here's Ivan. Anton's at the back post. These two working very well. Gino Anton, 6th goal of the season for him after 15 minutes. Things are looking up. Here's Ivan on this left-hand side. He just beats the man. And there you go. Anton, back post, slots at home. It's 2-0. And the tactic's working. You know, I tried the tactic from Johnbuck. It wasn't good. It wasn't working. We made a change. I thought, well, we have 2 very good defensive midfielders. We could probably get another one in. So I decided, why not? We'll do it. So we brought one in. And it seems as though things are working. Although we play defensive, it works. Here's Ivan on the ball. It's been cleared. Here's Anton, the goal scorer. Can he recycle this ball here? He can. He's Ivan again. He's on the opposite side. It's been intercepted. Here's Dow. Can he whip it? He doesn't have to. He goes back to Reyes. Can he whip it? He does. Neto. Oh, he's offside. It's back of the net, but he's offside. But things are looking great right now. They're looking fantastic. We are in the lead, which is fantastic to see. After half an hour, we lead 2-0, and possession-wise, it's quite even. The whole game's quite even, actually. We've had one clear-cut chance. It seems we've taken it. We've also had another chance, which we took. But things are looking up, which is great to see. Sao Paulo are losing to Santos, I think it is. Both defensive midfielders are on yellow cards, which could be a bit of a problem. How are they playing? Silva's on the 6.7. We'll take him off for Luis Antonio, and we'll see if that makes any changes. We don't want to risk getting a man sent off now because it's crucial. Let's check the league table. We go up to 5th. If we win today, we go up to 5th. Although we've played a game more than Vitoria, we'd be 7 points off them. So technically, with 6 games to go, we could still catch them. I know that sounds a bit ridiculous, but we could still catch Vitoria, which is crazy. Imagine if we get a Copa Libertadores spot in the first season. You know, they sacked their manager for us, and let's see if we can repay the club and get them into the Copa Libertadores. They were knocked out of it earlier this season, obviously. We already know that, but let's see if we can bring some life back here. They have a free kick here. It's been cleared. The second effort, though, has just been blocked by Ronaldo and gone wide. Very lucky there not to concede, but things have to go well. Anton clears the initial challenge. Here's Danilo Mohamed, Sousa, Luis Antonio. You've got to be careful, mate. And it looks like the highlight's over, which is fantastic. It is great. Now, I do want to take Belordo off, but I don't want to risk it. We do have another highlight here. Here's Neto. He can't get there. Belordo, great interception. There's Giovanni. Here's Cardenas. We need to be careful. Reyes, Ronaldo. I love having a Brazilian Ronaldo. It's bloody great. You know, he's not the striker we want. He's still a Brazilian Ronaldo. If there's not enough of them, we've got one. Here's Giovanni on the ball. He goes to Sayens on this right-hand side. Is he going to whip it in? He doesn't. He plays back to Rocha. Rocha can't get it the first time. Here's Sayens, Fernandinho Balao, Giovanni. Whew, lucky. We've saved ourselves there. The post has saved us, actually. But things are going well. Here's Rocha. Forget it. Let's make a bit of a sub. Neto, you're looking a bit tired, mate. What we're going to do, we're going to take Neto off. We're going to drop in Fernando. And no, we're not going to drop in Fernando. I regret that decision immediately. Alexis Zambrano is going to come in. We'll drop him back. You know, what's he going to play? He wants to play the advanced playmaker. So you can play the box-to-box. That way you can support us in the defense and in the offense. Purely because we've taken off an attacking player, so we need help up front. But we also need to watch those defensive midfielders. We can't afford a yellow card. That would hurt us. Now, Neto, run the rest of the game out, mate. Don't stress about it. And here's Rocha on the right-hand side. What's he going to do? He plays a ball in. Ronaldo. Pingo makes a good save. Pingo's kept another clean sheet so far. Although he's not as highly rated as the other guy. I don't know the other guy's name. Rafaldo? What's his name? Rodolfo. Although Pingo is not as good as Rodolfo, he seems to do quite a good job. Luis Antonio, I've brought you on. You haven't done well. Belordo is going to come off for Romalo. And Belordo can come on Max. And Max can get subbed on. You know, Max has been playing very badly. He's very bad form. But the problem is, whoever the manager was in charge before me wasted a lot of money on players. And the signings don't make sense. They don't make sense. Why he's paid so much for these players, I don't know. But we've managed to win today against Vitoria. That helps us climb the top of the table. We are 5th now. Obviously, we still have a 7-point difference. They still have a game in hand. But Atletico Mineiro still in the mix. So is Internacional. They could easily overtake us too. But the point is, we are slowly climbing the table. And we'll have to see where we can finish. We play Vasco da Gama next, who are in 6th at the moment. So that's going to be a huge result there. But the final game of the season against Fortaleza. So will we play them? Maybe we will. You know, we've got Vasco in 7th. We've got Sport in 10th. Flamengo in 1st. Sao Paulo in 9th. And then Fortaleza in 11th. So I'm not sure if I'll join you guys for that game. But I might. I might join you for that. Or I might join you for the start of the next season. But that is it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. And hopefully I catch you guys on another video.